happened. Sorry.
That's okay. It's okay. Oh, we finally are doing this thing, huh?
I know. I'm so sorry for the other day. I was like freaking out because I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I don't know what's going on. Cause I think when you sent the next message, sometimes I keep things on unread in my mailbox when I want to like go back to it.
Sure.
And I think when it like sent in the same message, so then I didn't see that there was a new message, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So sorry about that.
It's totally fine. And I appreciate you being flexible too. So this worked out really well. Yeah, excellent.
Okay, great.
So Christina, are you okay with this? Because I never got anything back from you regarding recording this. Do you still want me to record? Do you not want?
You can record. That's fine.
Yep. Perfect. And I'll make sure that I get you a link as well so that you can not have to take notes or anything like that. You can just be fully present and all the things.
Yes.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. So did you have a chance to watch the session prep video?
Yes. And I actually had a friend who spoke with you before too. So she kind of let me know how it goes.
How it all goes down. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Great. Wonderful. So then you want to know everything, or do you want me to like edit or?
No, you can tell me.
All right. Yep. Perfect. So let me go ahead and let's get this connection going. So do me a favor and put your hands on your heart. Okay. And we're going to breathe together. We're going to take 3 deep breaths together so that I can get into your energy. And then after you take that last breath there, go ahead and say your first name only. Just say it out loud 3 times, please.
Christina, Christina, Christina.
Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, Christina, how can I help you?
Okay. So I guess one thing that I want to start with, that's going to be like the biggest thing for me.
Yes.
I want to see if you feel like a type of presence around me. And I don't mean like a human spirit or anything like that, just like any type of presence.
Okay. So first of all, you should know that this is not a channeling session. Like I'm not contacting anybody.
Yes.
So I won't be able to channel what they say.
Yeah, no.
But
that's what I mean. That's what I mean by not like a spirit, like not like a human.
Okay, not like a human.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so for whatever this is worth, you take this as you need to. I almost feel like it's more of a protection type thing. You might be interpreting it, if you're afraid, you might be interpreting it as something that's not good, which is normal for your human nervous system. But I almost feel like there's a protective something around you. It's kind of coming in like angelic energy. It's a higher frequency. Okay. It's a higher frequency. Definitely not human spirit. So this isn't a loved one. And there are different levels of frequency, which is why I prepare differently for my sessions, mediumship sessions.
Yes.
So, and there are different frequencies. So that's why I feel like it's a higher frequency than human spirit. So again, not to say that you don't have loved ones around you, but what I'm able to in this situation right here, right now, I'm able to tap into some sort of protective. It's more like either an angel or like a guardian. Again, I feel protective. So I don't know like what's leading you to ask this question, but if there's any fear, I feel like you shouldn't be fearful of it. That's what I can tell you about that.
Okay. And so since it's not like a human spirit, so I do want to give you background to why I asked this. Sure. I know I'm not supposed to tell you, but you've already said enough. So that's why I'm like, okay.
Wonderful. Great. Okay.
So my mom has a friend, and I don't know what he would be labeled as, but he like can sense things, and he like feels things, and sometimes he sees things. Okay. So I've never met him before. And he said to my mom, because I think something happened. Oh, my phone is, sorry.
Awesome.
And he had said that, like I said, he never met me. And like, I think I was going through like something like pretty traumatic at some point. And he said to my mom, he was like, I sense that your daughter is very protected and she has a guardian angel, like that's with her at all times.
Okay.
And, and he said that doesn't mean that it's somebody who may have been a human. Like guardian angels aren't humans. Like they never lived in a human body before. They just are, I don't know what they're called, but it's like similar to a guide, but they're not the same as a guide. They are different. That's what he said. So, and then it's also interesting that he says this because when I was born, my mom, I was very sick when I was born, so my parents had to leave me at the hospital for a few days. And when I finally came home, my dad was like a nervous wreck. Like he wouldn't sleep, and when he did sleep, he would wake up in the middle of the night and like go and check on me. One night when he woke up, he said that he saw this like angelic form, like wings, everything, holding me, like cradling me, like over my bassinet. And like he swears by that, and he's like, since I saw that, like I knew that you were going to be okay and that you were always going to be like protected. And when I was little and I heard that, I was like, oh, that's silly. But then like when my mom's friend recently said this thing about an angel, I'm just like, okay, that's weird that there's like two circumstances now that like an angel is being brought up. So that's why that was something that I did want to ask you, because, and like I'm not fearful, but like I do want to like look into trying to like communicate with them. And and my mom's friend says that I can try to talk to them and communicate, but I haven't been successful. So maybe I can talk to you at the end about, maybe we can do another session and you can help me kind of navigate that. That's something that you do.
Yeah, because for you, it would be best for you to find out, because anybody who would read for you is giving their interpretation. So the line of communication wouldn't necessarily be exact to what you could funnel in terms of information. So that's a good idea. Yeah. We all have these, I call them sort of characters, teammates. They complete your team. There are so many that the human mind can't even fathom. And the human mind will create some like visions. So they may not even be like that. Like the way an angel, the human mind of what the angel is that they're wings, but angels are actually just sacred geometry. So it's not actually like a winged being. So, that's just what the human mind could do. So it's energy and frequencies, and all energy and frequencies has data on it that you extrapolate information from. So
I'm glad that you said that though, because like you said, like I'm not fearful. Like I do try to keep in my mind that like I know that I am protected, because I've been in situations where I'm sure things could have been way worse than, and I just always like remember that. I'm just like, well, I feel like very like like thankful and like grateful and all that stuff.
That's wonderful. Yes. It did. I also associate, for me, this is what's coming through. Again, it's my interpretation, but the color blue is associated with this being, if it is an angel or whatever, this protective.
That's interesting. And do you feel anything else about like the angel?
I mean, I feel twinkling stars. So I'm not necessarily sure how to interpret that, other than maybe you might be a star seed. Or which is, it's basically a spirit from another galaxy. It's from the cosmos versus like human spirit. I mean, currently you're in a human container. You're in your earth.
So I'm from.
So I don't know. This is interpretation. I'm feeling twinklings. So there might be something about you being from the cosmos, like not actually from Earth. As one of the lifetimes that you've chosen. People, beings, whatever you want to call them. take on human earth suits to experience. Because without the physicality of a human earth suit, it's hard to be tangible. Yeah. It's hard to have any physicality. It's hard to experience itself. I mean, just imagine a bunch of like energy bumping into each other or whatever. There's no, you know, and the human ego allows evolution and growth and judgment and polarity, even though it's like uncomfortable while we're being a human. Non-human or previous human energy chooses to take that on to evolve whatever soul is going in there. So your soul just may be from a different planet or a different galaxy or something like that. If you've ever felt like you just don't belong here and you have this longing and desire to go home, is usually a pretty big indicator. So yeah, so I just kind of get twinkling. So there might be some sort of like your soul might be a multi-dimensional light being. Could be.
That's so cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. How else can I help you?
So I guess I do want to know like if like what you like feel regarding like any like love, like it could be like family or like relationship, friends, anything like that.
So general relationship. Okay. So are you in a romantic relationship that you want to know information about, or are you want general relationship information?
If you see anything, or I should say feel my current.
Okay, so we're gonna first look into romantic before platonic relationships. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And what is the first name of your partner, or your person you're in a relationship with?
Luke.
Okay. Luke. Okay. It's yeah. There's love and there's thrivingness. I don't know how else to say it. Thrivingness within this. There's also this sense of either newness or youngness. So I don't know how long you guys have been together, or he might be younger than you. I don't know which, or he could just bring an element of youth to the relationship. Do you understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I like Luke for you, at least right now. I like him for you because I feel like he kind of takes you away from, now when I say this, it's not a negative thing. You know, humans put like judgment. I'm not making any judgment, but I feel like he helps you take away the cares of the world.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, if you do have responsibilities, which you are a responsible person, it just feels like you don't have to feel so responsible. Like, it's almost like he's always like a staycation. I don't know how else to explain that. You know, you get like it's not work, but it feels like home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I like that. Why am I getting the number 16? I'm not saying he's 16 years old, okay? But there is a number 16. Do you understand this? Is his birthday on the 16th? Have you guys been together 16 months? Or what is the 16 associated? Do you know?
I don't know a 16. His birthday's the 17th. We've only been together for going on 8 months.
Okay, I'm not sure why I'm getting the number 16, so keep that in the back of your mind.
Yeah, I will.
There may be importance to it. There may not be importance to it.
Okay.
But it's coming up. So if I'm going to do numerology, 1 + 6 is 7, so that would be 7. So there's an element of luck. Maybe we can say there's an element of luck to the relationship too. I feel like there have been times where you were like, is he going to break up with me? Is he not? Do you understand this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. Like that just shot out of me. I don't want you to feel that way. I feel like you get those bouts of like self-doubt. I want you to feel that way because for right now, look, I'm not being able to see a timeline so far in advance with Luke, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. I just want to be
Yes.
clear with that.
No, I understand.
But I just feel like you can relax a bit. Like you might still be, and that might be also part of that, you know, the shadow side of the newness. Like, is this still going to go on? Is this still going to continue? I feel like you're
Yeah.
always second guessing or doubting that. I feel like I need to tell you, no matter what happens, and I don't feel as of this conversation right now, and the timelines are so, like, energy is so fluid these days. It's really hard. And I'm not the only one, thankfully. Otherwise, I would think something's really wrong with me. But it's hard to, like, energy is changing so fast because consciousnesses are evolving and shifting so hard and so often. But I don't feel like you have to be fearful. Like, I feel like you can relax into this and you're way stronger. Like, no matter what happens, you are strong. You are resilient as fuck. Just gotta say that. Like, you have a really good support system. Like, you have really good friends. Yeah. So
Thank you.
no matter what happens with this I feel like you're just a little bit too analytical. Like, it's kind of a little bit hard for you to, I don't want to say fall in love, because I think you have fallen in love. That's the thing. I think you do love him, and that's what's scary. And I got to tell you that if you don't, now here I come with the whoosh, because I just tell it like it is. If you don't relax about it, you could create like a self-fulfilling prophecy of him actually breaking up with you.
I understand that. Yes.
So get over the fear. Very powerful. You're fine. Just lean into it.
Okay.
Don't let your fear stop you from being more, it's not so much physically intimate, but emotionally intimate. You can open up more to him.
Okay.
You're safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't feel like he's going to toy with your emotions. I don't know if that's something you're like, he's, it's like the shoe is going to drop at any moment. You understand this?
Yeah.
Do you have any specific questions about the relationship that I might not have answered just yet that you want to know?
Not specifically that, like, relationship, but I want to see if do you feel like if I will be like a good mom?
Okay.
Like something like,
I know you'll be a good mom because you're already worried about it. So I know you will be. Yeah. No, I know you will be. Oh yeah. And
I like you, Terrie.
You could be a MILF. Ooh, or I should say, like, you know what a MILF is, right? Yeah. I'm giving you a potential and a possibility here. Like, I get that you're waiting for this to all culminate. You understand? Yeah. I get it. And I can't tell if Luke is your person or not. So I don't want to tell you either way, because I like the guy, and I think for whatever it's worth, if he is your guy, and again, I can't get that right now. I'm not being given it. I'm just, that's why I can't give it to you.
Yeah.
You're gonna have it. Like, you're gonna have a partner and you will have children. Okay. And again, like, I don't know what, like, there's just a lot of like sensuality and sexuality with you. And, it's like your partner makes you look good too. Whoever ends up with you. And so, like, there's this vibe about you when you're a mom, even like when you're older.
Really?
Yes. Of like,
that. I need to hear that.
Yeah. I like that. You can, again, it's coming up, you can put down your guard. So I don't know what it is that you're feeling, and this is in general, so I don't, there might be some trust issues with men. Do you understand this? This is kind of coming up. Yeah. You can put your guard down because you have, okay, so it's what's coming up is like you've made it. You've come through some really hard times. with men.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you have a dad, or I should say when your dad was, when you were baby, I mean, he by all means kept telling you, you're protected, you're protected, you're protected. So you can, and I don't, I don't feel like these man issues, it doesn't seem, and I can be wrong, again, it's just my interpretation, that it doesn't stem from dad, which is really nice. This is like previous relationship stuff.
Okay.
That's what it feels like.
Okay.
So, you may want to do some work around trusting men more.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's coming up where you can put down your armor. You can put down, the swords.
Okay.
A lot of it is just mental.
Yeah.
It's just a thought process. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be a great mom.
All right.
You will. You absolutely will. I feel like, though, your kids, potential of 1 or 2.
Okay.
I do feel like they're going to give you a run for your money, though.
I feel that too.
Yeah. So, be careful for what you wish for. I'll give you an example. My mom used to always wish that my sister had twins that were just like her.
No.
That's a curse. That's not I mean, she had kids very close together and one is very much like her. The other one's completely opposite, but be careful for what you wish for.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do feel that.
Yeah. No, you have such a beautiful, kind heart. You have a very warm and loving heart. I don't feel like I don't feel anything like you would ever abuse your children, or you would, look, you're gonna fuck up your kids in some way. We all do. We all do. That's part of the human process. They're choosing you for contrast so that they can evolve, right? And then you'll be learning a lot from them too.
Of course, yeah.
But I just love how you have this, even if you are as big as a house, and you never wear makeup, that vibe is still MILF.
Wow, I like
your
that.
kids' friends are gonna be yeah. Which is good for the relationship for you and your husband, because then it keeps things fresh, and it makes him be yeah, look who I'm with,
Yeah.
But I also feel like he adores you, whoever he is. Maybe it's Luke, maybe it's not. Again, I don't know, but he adores you. So that's really good. So yeah, you're gonna be a good mom, but you'll have lessons to learn and you'll have lessons to teach. That is vague. I get it, but I can't, as of right now, the energy is just so fluid. I can say that I feel like there's something about 3 years, and I could be off, but there's something about 3 years and either getting ready to have kids or maybe even getting pregnant.
Okay.
Or and you, there's a timeline. Again, it can change. It's very fluid. There's a timeline that you can actually get pregnant before you're married.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting.
It's not bad. It's not good. It just is. And it's just a timeline, and it doesn't have to happen.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you feel really good, but I do feel like there is something with you with trusting men, and the thing is I guess it doesn't matter what I would hope, want, or think, but
no, it does.
it would be really cool if you could learn how to trust men better, because I feel like then you could relax.
Yeah. I do agree with you.
You have a great guy now that you can learn how to do that and just feel safer emotionally. So it's okay for you to go there and really be vulnerable and be scared. So if you ever get those moments where I want to say something, but I'm scared, it's I want to dare you to do the opposite, to just do it.
Yeah.
So I feel like he would receive you really well.
Okay.
I feel like he picks up on that doubt at times. So
Yes, I could. Yeah.
You know, again, you don't want it to be a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, no, definitely
Because
not.
whatever you are going to think on the inside will be reflected in your reality. So
Yeah.
you are safe. He's a good guy, a really great choice. If you do, as of, you know, this conversation, if you do end up with him, he's going to be a great partner,
Yeah.
a great dad, you know. I like your future. Or I shouldn't say your future. I like the future timeline that I see, because I really want you to understand that you can make your own reality, and it doesn't have to look like anything that I say.
Yeah, of course.
I like that. I just like it. Like, I just feel like there's this vast openness. Yeah.
Okay. I like it all.
Yeah. The only thing is, again, that man thing, just kind of work with.
Yeah. Well, now I'm like conscious of it. So I think that, you know, once you're conscious of something, you can work on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So just do the opposite. Make it easy for you. Just do the opposite.
Yeah. No, I definitely will work on that. Do I have time for one more?
Yeah. One more.
Okay. Career wise, like, do you feel, I don't want to say like success, but like, what do you feel about my career and like future in that sense?
Are you currently working?
No.
Okay. Victory through adversity. You need to be in a place, in a field, for you to be successful, and that's however you define it and you feel the best. You need to be in a position where you're making decisions.
Okay.
You're sort of really good at being an authority figure. So that's where the victory comes. Now, I don't know where you are in your process of what you want to be when you grow up. But I would work towards working in management or at the VP level or something along those lines, because that's where you'll thrive. Okay. So if you're going to work for someone else, for you to be successful, you have to be up in upper management. You're very good with other people. Okay. You're really good and smart with quick decisions. You understand this?
Yes.
Yeah. That's where your victory is going to come from. Just being really like consistent with your decision making. People will look up to you for that. Okay. Now the other thing is, like, there is potential and possibility here of you having your own company too, where you're running it. If you choose to.
Yes.
So if you're working in one field over and over and over again, what I mean by that is, like, maybe all your jobs are in marketing. I'm just telling, maybe they are. I'm just saying maybe they're not. But I'm just saying in marketing, work your way up in marketing. And then if you ever decide to be on your own, you be on your own in marketing.
I understand.
So stay in the field that you're in is what they're saying.
Okay.
What field or I know you're not working right now, but what field were you thinking or...
So right now I'm finishing my master's in education. So I'm going to be student teaching the end of this month.
Perfect. So okay, that's good. Be a teacher, because then you're the authority figure. But don't be surprised if you get up in administration.
That's what I was thinking, because I had never thought that. But if you're saying that, then that's what made me think that.
What I like for you may be different than you like for you. And you have to do what feels right to you. But I like administration for you better. But you got to start somewhere. So that's why you stay in the field of education. Now, that could also mean that you go on your own and you start your own educational program or your own educational system or whatever it is. Yeah. Whatever it is, you got to be at the top. And it's not because you can't play well with others. It's because you can. And you're good at decision making.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you just have that strength within you that you can just handle shit. It's that resiliency again.
Yeah.
I wish you could take the strength and your knowledge that you have in your career, put it in your heart and use it in your relationship. Because you're way more confident when it comes to career and money and all that than you are in your relationship. And I wish you could, like, take that and put it in this. You understand?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's something that I think I can easily like work on, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know you can do this, but it's just a matter of, are you, you know, and
Yeah.
again, you're the only one that can do it. Like I can tell you
Yeah.
whatever I want, right? I can be
No.
like, wah, 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 and
No, I
right there.
appreciate it.
So, well,
This has
Christina,
been,
our time is up, but it was a
this has been so
pleasure
much
chatting.
fun.
Oh, good. I'm so
Yes.
glad. I'm so glad. I am so,
I
so
will
glad.
definitely be contacting you again to do it soon, because this was really awesome. I appreciate it so much.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Just really quick, how'd you hear about me, or how did you find out?
Like I said, I had a friend who did
great.
a session with you, and she follows you on Instagram, and she was showing me some of your videos, and she was
So you
telling
were
me about
stalking me. Is that it?
pretty much, yeah.
It's okay. I'd rather you stalk me because then you know what you're getting, you know?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I definitely knew, but no, I
You're
think it
okay to stalk me. No ex-boyfriends. Okay.
No,
I
no.
gotta be careful with what I say. I'm just saying. Just set a boundary. Just
Yeah.
set a boundary.
Thank you so much,
You're
Terrie.
very welcome. I'll make sure that I get you a link. It'll either be
Yes.
today or tomorrow. Okay. So the
Perfect.
email may be coming from Dropbox. So just be on alert. Check your spam box,
Yeah.
whatever. All
Okay.
right, my dear. You have
Thank
yourself
you.
a wonderful evening.
You as well. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.